Hi, I'm Phoenix. In Kingdom Hearts Kai back cover, we meet a man named the Master of Masters. We have no idea what he looks like aside from his black coat, which we've seen in plenty of Kingdom Hearts games before. Now, the Master of Masters was the man that took on 6 apprentices. 4 of them received the Book of Prophecies, the 5th one received the Lost Page, and the 6th one had a very separate, very different plan, but that's a video for another day. Now, the Book of Prophecies is a book that holds the secrets of the future. Before Kai back cover, we had no idea how the book knew the future, but according to the Master of Masters in back cover, the gazing eye on the Keyblade is his eye, and it allows him to see the future. When the Master of Masters gave out the Book of Prophecies in the Lost Page, he also gave his Keyblade to Luxu. When Luxu asked about the Keyblade, the Master of Masters told him that he must take the Keyblade and use the details of the future to make sure that the Keyblade is there to witness all the events that are prophesized by the book. The Master of Masters also tells us that the eye on the Keyblade is his eye, and that he uses the eye to see things. He also notes that because the Book of Prophecies exists and has a future written in it, that means that Luxu has essentially already succeeded, or at least will succeed, in observing the future that is already written. Time manipulation is crazy and it's very annoying to deal with when writing out these kinds of videos, but we'll try our best. So the idea is that the Master of Masters made a plan to see the future. He took this gazing eye of his, slapped it on a Keyblade, and gave it to Luxu. He told Luxu to give it to his apprentice, and then that apprentice to the next, and so on, so forth, effectively making this Keyblade ancient and existing for an extremely long time. He also specifically tells Luxu to watch the future the way it is said in the Book of Prophecies. In the opening of 0.2 A Fragmentary Passage, we see Luxu observe the end of the Keyblade War, showing us that he has indeed succeeded in his mission. This is how the Book of Prophecies written by the Master of Masters exists. But the question still lies. Who is the Master of Masters? And honestly, we really don't know. All we do know is that he can see into the future using his Keyblade, writes about that future, helps ensures that future comes to fruition, and has a fucking box that we have no idea what's in it. More on that in a different video. The Master of Masters has a huge personality. The guy has some amazing energy and loves to express himself through his voice and his body language. He seems to be genuinely enjoying himself, whereas all his foretellers are busting their asses trying to understand everything or do the right thing for the world. So I'm gonna take a second to gush about the Master of Masters for a second. Ray Chase did an amazing job voicing the Master of Masters. If it wasn't for his amazing voice work, I'm not sure I would have enjoyed back cover at all. I'm not a fan of back cover. I thought it was nice to see the foretellers interact with each other, but ultimately we didn't need a good 80 to 90% of the movie. The only real important things was the information on how the Book of Prophecies was made. The gazing eye, the box, Luxu being sent out. Everything else from what we can tell right now is just bullshit fluff. But goddamn, did I enjoy the hell out of the Master of Masters jokes, silly natures, yet very calculative conversations. In my opinion, the Master of Masters is such an up-in-the-air person when it comes to how they align. Are they good? Are they bad? Whose side are they on? What are their true intentions? In my opinion, there are tons of questions that back cover created while only answering a couple of questions we had before its release. That's pretty much all I have on the Master of Masters, unfortunately. I really do wish we had more information on him so we could discuss things further. There's not even enough substance, in my opinion, to generate any theories on who he actually is. He's so well hidden at the moment that even assuming anything would definitely be debunked within a second's notice when any new content comes out regarding the Master of Masters. If you liked this video, go ahead and like. If you disliked it, you know what to do. If you want to chat more about the Master of Masters or anything from back cover, hell, anything from 2.8, feel free to talk about it in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to get notifications on when my videos come out, hit the bell button next to the subscribe button. And that is all for today, guys. See you next time.